Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Cloud Native. My name is Adrian Goins. Every night, I and my army of undead bots scour the internet for news and content related to Kubernetes and Cloud Native. And every day, you'll find me here to share the bits that I find interesting. It's a curated list of content. I go through around 200 submissions every night. You all know the thing. Whatever. Hi. Happy day before Halloween. Where's my chat window? There it is. Am I even online? Hello? I think I'm online. Let's get over in this live chat thing. Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys are already going crazy with the GIFs. Yes, Steve G. Apparently there's a bit of a naming war going on in the Discord chat about people who are named Steve and Steven. Yes, it's a face tattoo. I spent all night last night. But come on, isn't this the best thing ever? It's like, you know, I can be myself. Always be yourself. Oh man, all right. Good morning, Mac. Good morning, Stack Clash, and Ian, and Steve Jaguar. Carolina, nice to see you. Welcome. From Buenos Aires. Nuno. Restream bots. Dun, 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 dun. Captain Justin. Wife bots. Awesome. Vito. Oh, Vito, I use Nexus, by the way. Vito was asking what people are using for registry. But I think you probably mean external registry. For external registry, I've been using Docker Hub, but obviously that's all falling apart. But my personal projects are actually up in GitLab, and I've never had a problem with GitLab either. But for public registry, I think you're going to see a lot of stuff coming up. I think JFrog has a new thing. You're going to see a lot of stuff. So the objective for today's Coffee and Cloud Native show is to not smear my makeup with my coffee. If you're watching this live on Twitch or YouTube or anywhere else in an hour in the future, please click the thumbs up and the follow buttons and do the whatevers to make the things all do what they're supposed to do. Okay. So, internet's looking sort of good today. I'm streaming at a lower bit rate because Chile still hasn't figured out how to turn the internet back on. We actually had an earthquake the other night, and like we get lots of earthquakes. They're not a big deal. But sometimes they're like just rumblings, and sometimes it's like somebody just punches the earth. This was one of the punch the earth ones. And when that happens, because most of the infrastructure is wireless, even going up and down the country, there's microwave links, it moves the antennas. So I spoke to my backup provider yesterday, and they said that yes, there's a problem with the antenna over here. And since they're also the outbound connectivity for my main provider, though it's over fiber, at least from their office. Anyway, we're up. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully there's no problems. Hopefully the stream does not die. But if it does, it'll come back as the undead stream. Let's get started. I will occasionally talk like this. Lisa identified it as the character from The Lodge in the spooky H.P. Lovecraft DLC for Borderlands 3. We're rolling up on that time of the year where people start making predictions for the next year. I'll bet you nobody got 2020 right in their 2019 predictions. I predict that in 2020, things are going to be awful. No, they all predicted really good stuff, and I mean, that's the right thing to do for predictions. Nobody wants to predict the end of the anything. But we've got new stuff coming. This popped up a couple days ago. Edge computing predictions for 2021. Okay, whatever. So, edge hosting will evolve into a full-fledged marketplace. My favorite thing about the edge is if you've been in this industry for any length of time, you remember when there was no cloud, right? When we all had, well, you probably remember when there weren't even really data centers. Like I remember when level 3, whoa, I just spit everywhere. I remember when level 3 came to Denver and they set up a data center and we were like, oh, we can rent a cabinet? That's amazing. You used to have servers in your office. And well, I don't know, some of us probably remember when there was no internet. But you used to have servers in your office, and then you moved them out to data centers, and then we moved them out into the cloud. And then from the cloud, people are talking about the edge. Well, for a lot of people, the edge is a data center, or worse, it's your office. So it's like, everybody's like, no, we're marching forward into the future. No, we're not. We're going backwards. We're just giving it a different name. So I'm waiting for them to like get rid of the internet and call it progress. Because the internet did not turn out like any of us thought it was gonna. It's like when you have a wonderful child and you're like, he's gonna grow up to be a scientist who finds the cure for cancer, and he grows up to be Jeffrey Dahmer. Whoops. Did I just call the internet Jeffrey Dahmer? I might have. Okay, so what else? Kubernetes will dominate, but there won't be an orchestration winner. How's that for a prediction of nothing, huh? This is going to win, but it might come in second place. AI will leave the data center for the edge. Duh. Private 5G networks will spread. Well, okay, so that's not just, I was gonna say duh again, but that's not just 5G networks will spread, it's private 5G networks will spread. Which is interesting. So nationwide 5G for major telecom networks won't be sufficient to meet edge computing needs. In its place will be private 5G networks deployed by companies and developed by manufacturers like the people who are making all of the hardware for all of this stuff anyway, except for Huawei. Well, I guess Huawei is for countries that don't hate them. In 2021, Forrester predicts, and I'm not saying anything about whether hating or not hating Huawei is correct. I just know that Huawei's getting some hate from everybody. In 2021, Forrester predicts private 5G networks will be used in cases like factory floor automation, AR and VR for remote inspection, surveillance, quality assurance, blah, 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 predictive maintenance, and employee safety. That sounds to me like they're going to put 5G networks up like in the factories because they need that much bandwidth or something. I'm not really sure what that prediction is, but it is interesting in that the equipment to do 5G communication will be so prevalent that if your cellular provider sucks, well, hell, just get yourself some 5G antennas and just, I don't know, do something. Become your own 5G microcell. I don't know. I don't have 5G. Chile's just now talking about getting 5G. We'll probably get it in like 2035. By the time the rest of the world is up on like 12G. No. Bish. Oh, I didn't talk about the giveaway. What? We're at 50 already? Okay, so I don't have show notes anymore. I just kind of make this up. Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about the giveaway. WifeBot, you're fired. I was waiting because she's got headphones on, so she can't hear me actually say it. She has to wait for it to come all the way through the stream and all the way back again. WifeBot, you're supposed to tell me that I forgot to talk about the giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, today is not just the day before Halloween, it is Giveaway Friday. I hear you mumbling through the wall. You know how it is.
I see you making little faces at me.
This is the disembodied hand of the WifeBot. Are we at 50? Are we? It's like I've never done this before. Okay. So what are we doing today? We are giving away. Every Friday, I give stuff away. I'm not wearing my glasses. I can't see my stream deck. I'm like, which button do I press? Oh, hey, they're having another sale. Awesome. So the rules of the giveaway, which we already just got, but I'll explain it anyway, and I'll give you guys time to come and join. The rules of the giveaway are, if we get 50 people watching as a combination between Twitch and YouTube, then that triggers the giveaway. And I will give away this to somebody in the live chat channel on Discord. So come and join the Discord server, because that's where the chat actually happens. It gets relayed out to Twitch and YouTube. This is one of the highest voted courses on Udemy for learning about Kubernetes. Brett Fisher is a wonderful guy, and this is what we're giving away for the month of October. We've given away several of them, except for the first week whatever. We're giving this away. So in order to win this, you simply have to come to the live chat channel on Discord, and I will set up the giveaway that I forgot to set up. Ooh. I will set up the giveaway now, and it'll have a little party icon there. I'll pin the message. You just click the little ta-da if you want to participate, and then I'll have the bot actually pick somebody in, what do you say, 15 minutes? Yes. So I'm going to go do that right now, and you all can just talk in the chat. Give me a second. This morning's preparations for the show were slightly more involved than most days. Okay. Ellie, giveaway, create, live chat. 14 minutes, 15 minutes. Brett Fisher's. If you're in the chat, Ellie, the wonderful bot, handles our giveaways for us. Okay. Hey, that's now in the live chat. I will pin that. Oh yeah, pin it. Oh, I see people clicking on it. Wonderful. Good luck, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Wow. Kent, pin all the things. So, WifeBot, in 14-ish minutes, Ellie will pick a winner. You must make some kind of loud noise so that I know that it happened. I'll try and get that chat window back up again so that I can see it. Keeps getting blocked by another browser window. Okay, and nice GIF. Good job, WifeBot. Okay, let's get back to this because we're still on the first thing. Public cloud growth will slow while edge spending will grow. Yeah, whatever, because people realize that cloud providers are really expensive, and we now have better infrastructure to do more stuff out back in where we were doing it before. Everything's a pendulum. It swings, it gets to extremes, and people are like, oh, the hell with this, and then it swings back, and then people are like, oh, the hell with that. And that's how we move forward in life. 3 steps forward, 12 steps back. ForgeRock is a company that is actually today's tool of the day, and as you've learned, most of what I do in my life is I wonder, what the heck is that? And then I go and I look at it. I found them from Tool of the Day, and I was like, okay, what do you do? They do some really cool stuff. They actually have a bunch of commercial products. Let me pop this up really fast. They have a bunch of commercial products related to identity management. Ooh, they're a Forrester Wave leader. Golf clap. I mean, that's important. It's better than not being a Forrester Wave leader. So they've got stuff related to identity management and access and all of that other stuff. They've got some logos from some companies. Hooray! But they have open source stuff. So OpenAM, access management solution that includes authentication, SSO, authorization, federation, entitlements, and web services security. No, they actually have to click the little ta-da icon in order to qualify. WifeBot wants to know, do people need to react for the giveaway with the ta-da or click any other emoji? You have to click the red party thingy. I don't know what that is. Cornucopia? We've been watching Hunger Games. It's a ta-da. Thank you, Kent. So OpenAM and then OpenIDM, identity management system that provides simple management and synchronization of identity. OpenDJ, I saw that and I was like, oh, wooka, 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 yeah. No, it's not Scratchmaster Monachus. It's a REST and LDAP directory, including a secure directory server, built-in data replication, client tools, and an LDAP SDK. By show of hands, who remembers trying to set up OpenLDAP back in the days of whatever was some directory server, Solaris directory server, and being like, I want to use OpenLDAP, and then trying to actually plug OpenLDAP into stuff, and there not being good tools for it, and writing LDAP schemas, and having it be like just really clunky, but pretending that it was cool. Yeah. You know who you are. All of us, we can go stand in the corner together. So seeing stuff that tries to make LDAP easier is still, it warms the secret special place in my heart that hates LDAP. The OpenIG project is an identity gateway with high-performance reverse proxy with specialized session management and credential replay functionality. What the heck is that? So if you go to any of their tools, with these things, they've just got really great open source tooling for identity and access management. And my personal favorite thing is their retro, we don't give a damn about CSS, straight up boring website. Like, to heck with all of this accessibility nonsense. We're just, yeah. So please check out their tools. I know a lot of us are using Keycloak or Okta or whatever other thing for SSO, but if you are interested in exploring this, check out their stuff. As they have things that I think are great. Where did that thing go? That not OpenDJ, Waka. OpenIDM. Is this the one that has the reverse proxy? Where's their main page at? OpenIG. So you can extend SSO to any application. Can I highlight text? Hey, I can. That's fancy. Extend SSO to any application, federate enabling applications, implement standard-based policy enforcement. This looks like, so it's a Java-based, I apologize, Java, it's not my fault. Java-based reverse proxy that runs as a web application. All HTTP traffic to each protected application is routed through OpenIG, enabling close inspection, transformation, and filtering of each request. So it acts as an authentication proxy so that you don't have to add all of this stuff to your back-end applications. Tools like this are a great way to futurize, it's gonna be today's word of the day, futurize stuff. There you go. Oh yeah, and they have commercial stuff too. So hi ForgeRock, welcome to the show. This came from Draken. Yesterday, we were talking about network diagram solutions, or is it 2 days ago? I guess it was 2 days ago because I tweeted about it yesterday. Whatever. And so this was his recommendation, and I had seen this a long time ago and forgotten about it. But basically, you can create network diagrams by just using simple Python objects. So here's the Python stuff on the left, and here's the network diagram that it creates on the right. So you could encapsulate things and draw your links, and it's really simple. And he likes this because it allows him to store his network diagrams alongside the infrastructure as code policies that build the networks themselves. And probably you can link I'm just guessing because it seems like it's a logical step, that you could probably extract from your IAC code something that generates this. If not, hey, whoever goes and builds that, when you're the next Silicon Valley unicorn, just, remember us. Mr. Lundquist says, I just use GraphViz. We had lots of stuff. There was the whole list of stuff on the other day, but this wasn't included. So I wanted to throw this out there and say thank you, because this, actually, hang on. Where's there a link to this? Links to everything. Where's the news crawler? Links to everything go up in the community site on the day of the show. That's going to be across the bottom of the screen in a second. And then they go up in the YouTube video description the following day. So if you're a member of the community site, you can come and join, and you can get all of this stuff in about an hour after I render the video and upload it. Otherwise, you'll get it, well, for today, you'll get it on Monday. Come on, what better reason is there to join the free community site? You don't have to wait 3 days. Netris is a new company with a product that only costs money, but I want it. I probably can't afford it. So Netris, if you're watching, can I have a free license, please? Because this looks dope. This is, well, this, what I have on the screen right now is their Kubernetes networking manifesto. Sounds like the Unabomber, right? The Kuba bomber? Unakuber? Whatever. Their idea is that you should be able to define your network using external tools. The example that they're giving here is using Kubernetes custom resources, and then it gets built for you. Initially, I was like, okay, software-defined networking, meh. But they've got a video that it's like a minute long. I'm not going to show it to you because it's a video. Oh wait, was it this video? Wow, this video doesn't even want to load. This is a After Effects animation.
Learnings from both.
Oh my God, it's talking. Okay, so I'll just try and get like some screenshots here. So they've got a GUI that you can build stuff with, but you can talk to it from all sorts of external systems. You can define switches, routers, BGP configuration, and I'm not sure what the back end is, if the back end is all SDN or if it's actually able to do configuration of real devices, if you have, Juniper routers or Cisco switches or something like that. But the fact that you can do all of this drag and drop or with CRDs is like, I got really excited. I'm a networking nerd. I loved building out BGP peering and OSPF over VPNs and just watching route synchronization and failovers. And it's like you've built this bubbling cauldron of magic. And when it works, it's amazing. And when it doesn't work, I want to cry and probably have. But I'm not going to talk about that. So things like this that simplify it and that take that work of the gods and bring it down into the land of mere mortals, I'm 100% down for. Because at this point in my life, I really value things that are not complex. I value things that are simple because I want to do other things besides just sit there and screw around with complexity. But occasionally, I want to put my complexity hat on and be like, oh, this is great, and then put it back on the shelf. Netris, super cool, totally not free, looks relatively new. If I can get any further access to it besides a sandbox, I'll let you know. Dum, dum, dum. Are you guys having a GIF war? They're having a GIF war. All right, it's going to be another 3 minutes or so before the giveaway. Where's that pinned post? Time remaining, 4 minutes and 7 seconds. 4 minutes and 1 second. In 4 minutes, we will have a winner. If you are not in the live chat channel on Discord and you have not clicked the little ta-da icon on the pinned post for today's giveaway, then you cannot win. And just join the live chat just to watch WifeBot and Nuno throw gifts at each other because it's hysterical. I forget that I have to actually do the stream. GitOps Days is coming. We talk about GitOps a lot. And, there's conferences popping up. Like, did you guys go to Software Circus yesterday? I know some of you did. That was, I'm sorry, Rancher just did the Edge conference and that was really professional and really well done. The Software Circus was a show. It was amazing. Everybody was dressed up. It was beautifully orchestrated, it was just beautiful. So if you didn't go, catch their replays whenever that stuff comes up. I mean, even the platform was amazing. It's really hard to do virtual conferences good. Anybody who went to, it's really hard to do virtual conferences good. I'm not going to talk smack about anybody attempting, though it is, or anybody else's platform. Theirs was amazing. So GitOps Days is coming. This is going to be a 2-day event, and there are lots of smart people who are going to be there talking about lots of smart things. Michael Hassenblas is showing up everywhere. Everywhere. Hi, Michael. Are you in my kitchen? So we've got lots of smart people talking about lots of smart stuff. Hey, raw code. Very cool. If you want to learn, the concept of GitOps is actually relatively simple. If you want to get some hands-on, deeper stuff and learn about what's being attached to GitOps, then this is your event. This is November 12th to 13th. And no, that's all we can say about that. Oh my gosh, 8:54. How we doing? Oh, we got 1 minute and 55 seconds left. Kube-linter went open source, and half the internet told me about it. I looked at this a while ago. This is from StackRox, and I looked at it and I was like, okay. Well, they got to 0.1.0, and now it has some interesting things like remediations and Helm support and stuff. It's very simple to install, and it's a static linter for Kubernetes manifests. I know StackRox watches the show. I would like to ask that you modify this to accept manifests piped in over standard in. Because if when I went to test this last night, the stuff that I can most easily test with is actually built with Kustomize. So running Kustomize build builds all the manifests, and then I want to pipe that into a linter. And I can't. I have to Kustomize build, save that to a file, and then run the linter on that, which is going to make it harder to put into CI/CD systems. So if you guys can just modify that to accept input on standard in and default to linting it, that would be super to see in 0.1.2. Otherwise, it looks great. You can configure what it cares about and what it doesn't. Not all of its checks are enabled by default, so you're not going to get a lot of noise right out the gate. Do I have a terminal open still? Ooh, I do. Whoops, where's my terminal? Where's my linter? I was playing with this last night. Do I still have it up on the screen? No. Oh yeah, I was looking at, there we go. So here you can see, for example, just in my little sample test stuff, container Nginx doesn't have a read-only root file system. Okay, no. It's not set to run as non-root. Now, these are the defaults. So if you don't care about these things, you can turn them off. It did actually catch that my test environment that I used for the Rancher training still had an ingress that was extension/v1 beta 1. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I went and fixed that. Otherwise, you can look at what they have. Rob! give me the. Congratulations, Rob. Rob is today's winner of the Brett Fisher Kubernetes Mastery Course. Congratulations. Hang on, I gotta explain what this is. Oh my God, besides being terrible. So Rob, Wi-Fi's gonna ping you to get your information so that I can send you your prize. This is one of our dog's favorite toys. This is Rhino. Our dog knows a lot of words. One of the words, he knows the words for most of his toys, and they're crazy toys like Bouncy Ball and Duck, who was a bear, because that's a funny story. We had a cat that we frequently called Bear. So we didn't want the dog to eat the cat. So we couldn't tell the dog to go get the bear. So we had to name the bear toy Duck, because we don't have a duck. And that was fine. But Foxtail, the dog who loves counting his toys, will take this because it's a trap. You squeeze it and it doesn't make any noise. It doesn't make noise until you release it. So he will hide this under the pillow where the other dog sleeps. So she'll come and she'll like nestle down in bed and then she'll stay there. And when she gets up, just in the other room, you just hear, and we know that Foxtail booby trapped somebody. And then he laughs. He gets this like little dog smile and he's like, awesome. kube-linter. Wow. So yeah, kube-linter and dog toys. It's got a config file. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. So they just put it out. Don't give them a hard time. Let them know what you'd like to see them do differently. 8:58. What do I got left? We're going to do it all. We're going to do it all. Where do you have to be this morning? Grafana announced Tempo yesterday. Grafana, I said yesterday, has been doing lots and lots and lots of things other than just Prometheus and Grafana, which is great. Wow, I didn't know that Grafana was actually behind Graphite. Oh, because it was first developed at Orbitz. Okay, well, I guess they took it over. That's nice. So you've got Loki, you've got Metric Tank. Well, they announced Tempo. And their argument for Tempo, I'm sorry I can't make this larger, but they too don't really care. Oh, does it work now? Oh, now it works. I was zooming in earlier and the icon overrode the text. Okay, good. Well, they fixed it this morning. Yay! Grafana Tempo is a distributed tracing system, and it's designed to use Prometheus for indexing so that you don't need to store huge amounts of data. Their argument is that the cost of data storage for proper distributed tracing is significant enough. Heater just turned on. Is significant enough that a lot of companies don't do it well. So they wanted to develop a system where you can just store lots and lots of data, and that'll enable you to do more detailed distributed tracing. So this was announced. Shipwreck pointed me at this yesterday and said it's absolutely amazing. We got two more things before the tool of the day. They're very quick. One, Istio Workspace. This came to me from Endre. It's E-N-D-R-E. I don't know if that's supposed to be Ender or Endra. Came to me from a fine gentleman on the Rancher Users Slack, saying that it's something that he uses for integrating development environments with remote Kubernetes clusters. I looked at it. It looks very interesting if you are using Istio. This is from the Maestra project. Maestra is Red Hat's opinionated Istio distribution. Opinionated means they changed a bunch of stuff to make it work the way that they think it should work. But whatever, that's fine. It's designed for OpenShift, and that's what Red Hat does. If you have Istio out in production and you want to connect stuff to it, this will actually allow you to deploy workloads out in your production environment, and it'll handle routing your traffic to the test workload while not affecting production workloads. In all of these types of systems, that's my number one concern is, does it intelligently do that routing? This stuff with Service Mesh tends to, and this looks super simple to set up. They've got a 9-minute video here. You can watch it. If you're using Istio, it should just work out of the box. Which led me to people talking in the chat, which led me to Telepresence, which somebody brought to my attention a long time ago in the early days of the show, and I've just never put it on the show. I like the idea of Telepresence, but this is not for putting stuff into a production environment. Telepresence will connect through proxies your local development environment with a Kubernetes cluster somewhere. That could be on this machine, it could be on a machine over there, it could be a machine out somewhere else, allowing you to do development against resources that are in that other place. Now, unlike a service mesh solution, this isn't gonna do the magical routing, so don't do this in production. But it looks lightning fast and sets up all the routes and does all of the magicalness for you so that you can just basically, run a development environment as if you were developing in the microservice app out in the wherever it is over there. Oh, Vito says Telepresence is slow. Well, okay, so maybe it is. I haven't used it. That's interesting. If you use Telepresence and it's slow, let us know. More importantly, let them know, because I bet they'd like to get that fixed. Right here on my face, it itches. I really want to scratch it, but I can't. This takes us to the tool of the day. We're at 9:03. All right. Oh my gosh, it really itches. Ah. I will poke it. Tool of the day is from ForgeRock that we talked about earlier. And this is how I found the ForgeRock stuff, because I'm like, bro, who the heck are you? Wi-Fi says, stop scratching your face. I'm just poking it. Oh, you gotta have a screwdriver here. Oh, it feels so good. Hey, I scratch the skin off. Hey. Secret agent. We get lots of stuff on here that you pull secrets out of Amazon Secret Manager or Vault and stick them into Kubernetes and, do whatever. Well, this goes the other direction, but it also, it's part of their other tool set. It looks like you can use it anywhere. Basically, you create a config file and it creates a bunch of random secrets. So if you just need a bunch of random secrets, or if you need secrets generated that are super strong for the various things that you're doing, then you can use this. And it will actually create the secrets in the Kubernetes cluster, and then optionally, if you so desire, if it is the way that you wish to live your life, you can push those secrets out into another place. And they have instructions on how to set it up with ASM, with GCP, with blah, 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 Azure, not with Vault. How to set up cloud backups, that's cool. Importing your own secrets. And then they talk about the schema. The schema is very interesting. The way that they do this is you basically build, where's their example? You build, damn it, samples. You build this secret agent configuration and you apply it. And in here are the rules of the secrets, all the secrets that you want it to create. And it creates all of them and it sticks them all in the places where they're supposed to go, and it does all of the whatevers. So these secrets can be, anything at all. CAs, CA certificates, trust store stuff, passwords, any type of secret information. What's not clear, because this is built for their systems, I don't really yet know why I would want to make a whole bunch of random secrets, unless, I mean, I get if there's backend systems that need secrets that I don't ever need to interact with as a person, then creating a bunch of random passwords guarantees that I will survive the rubber hose cryptography. Are you familiar with rubber hose cryptography? Rubber hose cryptography says that it doesn't matter how secure your password is encrypted if I can beat it out of you with a rubber hose. Not knowing what your passwords are, that's fantastic. That's why I like to use automatic password generation from 1Password. And although you can still like beat my master password out of me. Anyway, so that kind of an idea I totally get. I'm sure there are others of you that need systems to talk to each other, that need secrets that you don't care about. So a tool like this might be helpful. And now that is the end of the show for today. If you liked what you saw today, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me in all of the places that one might follow me because I am really weird. And I don't dress like this every day. If this is your first time watching the show, I promise you it's not like this. It's mostly like this. Links to everything I talk about in the show go up in the free community site at community.cncn.io after the show ends. So just come and join us. You'll get access to the links in the video replay a day before the rest of the internet. Membership is free. There's no reason not to join. Join the Discord server. That's where the chat continues after the show ends, and it's going on all day long. This is a community, so if you have questions, if there's things that you saw here, if you want help with Kubernetes, if you want to talk to people about solutions, for example, I'm looking at, oh gosh, what's it called? The kube egress IP project from Nirmata, and I know that there's somebody from Nirmata that is in the community site. So I was able to just reach out and say, hey, do you guys use this in production? Is it actually stable? Like, how experimental is it? Because I want to try it. That's what I'm trying to build here, is a community where all of us in this space can pretend that it's still like 1996 when we could just go on Usenet and ask questions and people were helpful. Let's all be helpful, right? If there's something you'd like me to talk about on the show, hit me up, let me know. I'm all over the place. You can find me. I'm running late, so I'm going to cut all of this short. Have a great day. Have a safe and happy Halloween if you're going out and doing anything. If you're not, have a safe and happy Halloween anyway. Keep learning. Stay caffeinative. I'll see you in the next show. Goodbye.